Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. Yeah, DOT keeps climbing slowly, but I don't like the way this looks, which doesn't mean it's bearish. It just means that the wave count as we have it at the moment, it just doesn't fully represent what's actually going on with price action. So what we need to do, we need to check what the wave count, if it needs an update, which we will do together in this video. So what I want to do, I want to take this microstructure out. So far, the assumption has been that a 1-2 setup has already been completed here. I just don't like the way this looks anymore, okay? Not with this choppiness up there. And if this really was a third wave already, then it should be much more impulsive, and it just doesn't add up. So we have the main consideration I have to make, and the main assumption I have to make because of that, is that wave 1 never finished. It doesn't look great, but this choppiness here, and also the break below micro support here recently, it just shows that something different might be going on. So also this last leg up is, again, it's not very impulsive. So we want to talk about what else could be playing out here. It's obviously respecting our trend line, but we also have here a bit of an ascending broadening wedge. That's often a signal for a diagonal. Again, we hate them, but they are everywhere at the moment in crypto. They are everywhere. So I have to make the assumption that maybe this circle wave 1 never finished, okay? Yes, it turned around where it needed to in our trend reversal area, even though it only touched it. Again, also here, signal, something wasn't quite right. It was a very, very shallow wave 2. Now, again, that can sometimes happen in crypto, but taking together the choppy movement here, I might move that wave 1 out and have to assume, okay, we possibly never finished 5 waves. So what could it be then? That would be good news for anybody who missed an entry here potentially. Again, this is based on what we see right now. So let's label the structure. So what we can see here, I so far had this as a wave 1, but I highlighted to you that the microstructure isn't really clear. So my best view, looking at the latest price action, yeah, and again, I still don't like the count, but it's probably the best we've got at the moment. Microstructures do change regularly. So I've got a first 1-2 setup. I mean, everybody can see this is a first sort of wave to the upside, first corrective pullback. Then we likely have here another 1-2 setup. I don't like to label them normally like that with all these 1-2 setups, because typically experience shows they break down eventually, but it's best we've got at the moment. So a 1-2, then this would be 3, 4, 5. So let me just put and then I would put the 3 here. I will label everything in a minute, like 3, and this was like the 4, and possibly the 5 still in the making, okay? So let me actually change the wave degree of this. That means wave 1 is likely still in the making, again, which is good news for anybody who missed an entry here. And then this would be the next 1-2 setup. And then, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this would be 3, 4, 5. This makes much more sense from a microstructure point of view. Again, I need to change the wave degree one slower. So does that make sense? Because then we have a 1-2, 1-2. I'm not labeling this, but these are 5 waves up. In wave 3, we have a wave 4 pullback. This was then a wave 4. And we're now moving up in wave 5, but here we have, wave 5 of 3. This could be 4, and this here looks very messy, but it could be an ending diagonal in wave 5, okay? So to keep this alive, the last swing low must be holding at $4.46, or even the trend line. A break below the trend line would indicate that wave 2 has started. So this is good news. This would likely provide another entry opportunity. Now, if this is really an ending diagonal, then this could be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just sketching out how it could look like roughly. Okay. Yeah, this seems to make sense. And then we can add another support area here. But first, I mean, could this already be all of wave 5? Possible, but it's not that likely, given that this here was only a 3-wave move up, as you can see, possibly. the last wave up here, unless it's with a truncation, but it's 3 waves up. So it could rather be the wave 1 of wave 5. This was wave 2 of wave 5. We might now be in wave 3 of 5, then 4 and 5 of 5. We'll see how far that goes. As long as we are constrained by this pattern, it should continue to extend. And at some point when the trend line breaks, that would be a signal that wave 2 has started. So it should still push a little higher. Yeah, this is, I'm just thinking of, is there another possibility? I mean, clearly this could just be an ABC structure as well. But for now, we see if all 5 waves can be filled. And then we're watching if a pullback can hold. For now, the trend is up against the $4.47 level. That's my update about DOT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.